Well, hello guys, I am the Squirrel's Nuts, bringing you a game of Team Deathmatch on Strike at Karkand. Now, I've recently unlocked the M39 EMR. This is a Recon sniper rifle, which is available from if you do co-op missions, and if you get 58,000 co-op points, it unlocks. It's a fantastic Recon weapon, and I'm going to show you in action straight out the box in this game. And I'm going to talk about it and basically encourage you to go and give it a go. Yeah? Get on with a friend, get it unlocked, and give it a try. You won't be disappointed. So in this game, you can see I put my beacon down currently on the north end of Karkand map, and I basically try and stay in this position. I hold the north area down. There's 2 or 3 corridors up to this point, and this particular rifle is fantastically good at shooting down these long streets of Karkand. That's what it really comes into its own. So that's what I try and do. I try and stay at one end of the map so that I can't be attacked from the rear. I can only be flanked. That's just general strategy for TDM. Try and move around the edge of the map, or try and hold an area down if you're recon. More about this gun. Okay, this gun is, like all sniper rifles, is effective at long range. It's accurate at long range, but I tend to find it comes into its own in a short to medium range because it's a multi-shot weapon. It's not a bolt-action rifle. It's semi-automatic. You get 10 rounds in the 10 rounds in the magazine and 1 in the chamber. It comes with an 8x default scope, which is great for sort of medium-range encounters. You can unlock an ACOG, which is a 4x scope. You can unlock that after 10 kills. That's better for the shorter to medium range, but crucially the ACOG, like the holographic and so on, will eliminate the weapon glint that reveals your position that you get if you use an 8x or a ballistic scope. So that's good if you want to basically camp it up. Okay, so you get the holographic at 50 kills if you really want to go short range. So that's ideal in something like Metro, you know, where you want to hold that, you want to eliminate enemies that are coming at you at very sort of short to medium range. The holographic is available after 50 kills. You can get the foregrip at 30 kills, but I don't think, I mean, this weapon doesn't really need it. As long as you control your firing. As you can see there, I'm not using a grip, and it's pretty controllable. When you get the grip, obviously stick it on. You get that at 30 kills. Put that on. It won't do any harm. It'll obviously control the sort of recoil even more. But it's not necessary for this gun. This gun's pretty good without it. So the main thing about this gun is once you unlock it, it's a lot like the SVD or the Mark 11. Okay, if you've ever used those guns, the SVD is the default, is available on the Russian team, and the Mark 11 is available on the US team. Both of those guns are available on either team after you get 195,000 recon score. But the M39, when you get it, is available on both teams, which obviously means that you'll get to play it in pretty much every game, because it doesn't depend what side you're on. Which means that you can get to know it, use it, unlock stuff for it, and become much more effective with it. And it's a lovely, lovely gun. It basically does 50 points. It does 50 points of damage if you aim high, and 34 is your minimum. So if you sort of hit the groin area, you'll do 34 points of damage. That basically means that it's roughly a 3-hit kill weapon, or 2 at close range. Obviously, if you're going for headshot, you're going to do double damage, so it's different. On hardcore, where you've only got 60% health, it's a 2-hit kill, or 1 to the head. But if you're playing on normal core, you're looking somewhere between 2 and 3 hits, depending on how upper chest you manage to get your bullets. Now, I find the M39 just feels better than the SVD or the Mark 11. They're both very effective weapons, but there's just something about this gun. I can't explain it. But to me, it just has this quality about it, and it's so accurate. I love the feel of it. I love the way you move around, the way it sort of scopes and shoots. It's a beautiful weapon, and definitely one of my favourites. My advice is jump into a co-op game with a friend, Get this gun. It won't take you very long to unlock it, but it is so worth it. What I would say is it's great for holding areas, okay? It lets you play as a recon should, really. As I'm doing here, I'm holding the north side. This is just TDM, so I've not got any objectives to hold. But if you're playing Rush or Conquest, then this weapon is great for if you want to protect one or two flags nearby, or if you want to hold down an MCOM, if you're defending an MCOM, or if you're in the corridors of Metro, that kind of thing, where you can just basically hold an area. Drop your tugs down, or an MAV if you have it, and I've told you about that before. An MAV on the floor is an equivalent to a tug, so once you get the MAV, there's pretty much no point in equipping a tugs, because an MAV dropped on the floor will do the same thing. If you put them on the floor, that's going to alert you to anybody in your area. Put your beacon down a little bit further back, where you know it's going to be safe. As you remember, I've put my beacon in a building to the left here, and you'll see that in action later. I'll get killed later on, and I spawn back on my beacon, which puts me right back in the middle of the enemies where they've started to spawn on this north side. Because in Team Deathmatch, obviously, if your team pushes right down to the bottom end of the map, eliminates them, the game then starts their spawns in the next sort of free area, which is up here, which unfortunately is where I am, but the game doesn't care about that. But because I've got a beacon down, I can spawn right back in the middle of the action, which is both crazy and useful at the same time. So I'll just let you watch this footage here. I've got a couple of things I want to talk about while this game plays out. Firstly, I want to give a shout out to a guy he was one of my very early followers. His name's Matt, and he's got his own channel. He mostly does sort of montages, especially sniper montages. He actually made a montage out of some of my beta footage, which was quite hilarious. But I kind of encouraged him to do a bit of commentary. He's done his first commentary. He's actually done two now. I shall leave the description, a link to his first commentary video in the description of this video. Go and check it out. Give him some constructive feedback. Check out his channel. See what you think of his montage videos. But, you know, leave him some comments. Let him know, you know, where he's going wrong. It's his first commentary. He's still finding his feet. It is difficult. I have to tell you, it is difficult when you first try this thing. But, you know, go and give him some feedback, guys. Be nice and see what you think. Second thing is my platoon. I've decided on a name. Okay, it was suggested by a guy on the YouTube comment called Lizard Dog Scary 123. Great name. And also on Facebook by Emil Isaacson Torgilsman, which sounds Dutch to me. That could be the same guy, I'm not sure. I will be contacting him just to make sure. Obviously he gets a free invite into the platoon just for getting the winning name of Squirrel Company. I will be creating a platoon for PS3 and a platoon for PC. I can't create a platoon for Xbox because I don't have Battlefield for Xbox. And the way it works is you can only create a platoon for a soldier that you've got, and I can't create a soldier on Xbox, so I don't have the game. It's annoying, but that's just the way it is, guys. I'm really sorry about that. So I'm going to create those platoons. I'll post up about it. Feel free to apply. I will be applying some rules to the, because obviously I'm limited to 100. So I want to see you obviously playing the game on that platform. I'll only allow people in who play on that platform, but I'll post on Facebook and Twitter when those platoons are set up. Feel free to come and apply, and I shall accept, well, up to my limit, which is 100. I wish it was more, but it's not. Sorry about that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that game, the M39. Check it out. Great gun. And that's all from me. Take care, guys, and see you soon.